What's going on, family? Black Phoenix checking in with you this morning. Right now, I'm outside of this minus service station, actually getting my oil changed in my car. And I was just thinking about looking at these buildings that's around here. Some vacant, some people are putting up things that are needs, though. You know what I mean? Like, I think that really the businesses that want to profit us the most are the businesses we create that is a need for someone else. Someone needed. Someone always gonna need their oil change. Someone always gonna need certain services. So we're always gonna need certain repairs, certain items for living. I think that's how we figure out what direction we need to go in with building a business. Like, just look around and see what's a need, not a want. Because remember, a lot of those want businesses went out when that pandemic hit. A lot of companies that were just selling wants and selling nice wants. When you got a little money, oh yeah, I want that. It went out of business when that pandemic hit because everybody needs. We need needs. Forget a want. I can go without a want right now. And people that's going without their wants, it caused those businesses to fail. And I see it more and more now, especially being out here. I'm in Columbus, Georgia right now. And I see more of the needs. I see the needs. Like, certain areas require certain things. And one thing I can say, man, it's a lot easier when you have a established credit, when you have your credit as a business partner or have a business partner where you can be able to tap in some of these loans or be able to get a loan to start certain businesses. Like, they got certain companies that would actually give you the loan if you can put up the 20% of the loan, and if you're doing like repairs to a house or whatever, and if you put 20% up for the repairs, and they'll give it to you. They don't care what the situation is. I don't think. Now, I know credit got a little something to do with it, but they figured, I guess, if it's a certain amount and you putting 40% down on 100%, then you ain't gonna lose your money like that. If so, they got a new house plus 40%, or whatever it is they're trying to do. But I think that it's valuable that we look for needs, family, like needs. You know what I mean? Like needs. And sometimes, and just to be honest, a vehicle can be a want and not a need. It all depends on where you at in this community, in this society. So some places a vehicle you got to have it to move around. Like, it is what it is. You ain't gonna be able to get to where you're trying to get to without it. You know what I mean? And then you got some places where you don't need one. Bus, transportation, sewer, big cities like New York. Some people don't even waste the time with having one unless they wealthy because there's too much y'all tape to owning one. But when you're in the country, in certain country spots, certain places, you got to have one to move around and actually make something happen because everything is so spread out. Ain't nothing in a confined area. Like, for instance, here, this area here, you got stores within this area. You got restaurants, you got repairs, you got food. You know what I'm saying? You got auto parts down here. Everything is within a certain amount of range. And it makes it easier for a person to network if they didn't have a vehicle. Now, when it comes to traveling, I'm going to say, so to speak, there are so many needs right now. I actually got a client that I've been talking to about building a concession stand type container out of a 40-footer, 20-footer. And I've been waiting on my guy to get back at me on the print so that way we can make this happen. But he came up with a need, man. I really like it. I'm not going to share his idea because it's a client of mine, but he got a neat idea. And even though a person can have a great idea, I want to say this too, because a lot of times it takes work ethics behind these ideas. It takes capital behind these ideas, sacrifices. So just because you have a great idea doesn't mean you're going to be able to get it off the ground. Doesn't mean it's going to really work. So a lot of times it takes sacrifices, like, putting things together. So I just wanted to say that because I'm actually seeing it now, living it now, being out here. And I just understand, man. If you create a need, people going to come, family. You're going to be all right. But it got to be a need, though. You know what I mean? We have to realize that there's nothing wrong with getting wants. You know, I'm not knocking anyone wants, but if you want to be stable and if you really want to grow your business and your company and your life and do things, you got to be focused on needs on top of needs. You know what I mean? So I just think that's wise that we will focus on that, that we will realize that if you create a need, they will come. Like we go looking for needs, we go look for deals, we go look for things, not, you know, something that we don't need, but our needs though, you know. And there's a lot of people out here that's willing to network with when you got a need too. So don't think just because you came up with something that, oh man, you know, ain't nobody gonna come. If it's the right need, it's the right price, you're gonna get what you need. It's gonna work out for you. I know it's early right now. I'm on East Coast time, so I know the sun probably still down in Phoenix. My family out there probably still sleeping good. But you know, back then, you know, back there they get up about during the hot times about 5 o'clock in the morning. 4:30, 4 o'clock. You start 3:30 actually. 3:30 you start seeing people move around. If they working on the inside or if they working on the outside, it might be a little later, about, you know, about 4:30, 5, because the sun start popping up around 5 o'clock. But I just wanted to say, man, to my family out there, man, think business, think need. There's a lot of needs out here, family. A lot of needs. And we just got to provide one. We got to provide one, man. We got to provide a need. So this morning, man, I'm up thinking. Like I said, I got to get this done. And while I'm up getting this done, I wanted to come to you and talk to you for a second. And then just to touch bases some, man, just on us creating needs. Like I can't tell you how important it is, family. Like the more I think about business, the more I think about people getting up, going to jobs, going to buy certain things, going to need certain things. It's all about, you know, certain things are needs. You know, people buy wants, but needs come first, always. You know, but you do have some people that put their wants in front of their needs. You know what I mean? But the normal people, they're gonna be attracted to their needs first. Make sure their stability, their family, their well-being, everything is working properly. Like even when certain factories go down, when I was doing millwright work, even if they couldn't replace the equipment that they wanted. You ready?
What's up? Yeah, man.
All right. My bad.
No, that's all right. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey man, I messed that key up, so when you unlock the door, it's gonna go off regardless. As soon as you stick it in there and crank it up, it's gonna stop. I gotta get another key fob. It won't unlock.
So once I open the door, it's gonna go off.
Yeah. Just stick it in the thing and crank it, it'll stop. So I'm out here trying to get this service done, and just wanted to say, man, it's all about needs. So this morning I'm out here trying to figure some things out. And it wasn't locked in. All the doors was open. I didn't have the door locked, did I? Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay. So I'm out here, man, up early Monday morning, trying to figure it out. Don't really have nothing on my agenda right now. I do have a couple container prints I'm trying to get developed, so that's a little money, but I'm waiting on my guys to hit me back so I can take care of that. And I'm just waiting, man. I got some doors. I got some things that's opening, but it's one of those patience things. You just got to be patient and say, you know what? I'm going to have to just wait this one out. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to wait it out, man, and see what's going to happen. But I'm staying on my grind, though, because proper preparation for this piss poor performance, family. So I got to say that because a lot of times people don't really get it. But I want to say it one more time for the record before I let y'all go. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Hold on.